Welcome back. You're watching Focus on Africa from BBC World News. Now, mental health is fast becoming a subject that many people are willing to discuss, but there is still a lot of stigma attached to it. Many who suffer find themselves unable to seek help from family or medical practitioners. Well, one young man is trying to help raise awareness within his Somali community in London after a devastating loss. Osob Elmi went to meet him and his family home.
A poem dedicated to his mother as he struggles to come to terms with losing her.
My plans are done. My grief and sorrows have begun. Built a foundation to help me cope, named it after my mum. The Zedshari Foundation is what will continue until Allah grants me my time to join my mum. I love you, mum. It's all that I'm left with, just memories of my mother.
Zahra Sharif was 54 years old when she took her own life last year. Diagnosed with breast cancer, her son thought he would lose his mother to the disease, but never imagined what happened instead.
It was an utter shock for me, just the way she passed away. My mother's death, it actually affected me. I find it hard to sleep at night. I find it hard to continue life. Mom suffered from mental health. I thought that it was not that bad in the beginning, but I started to see signs.
His father has also been diagnosed with cancer. Now Adnan is left trying to cope with his siblings' upbringing.
That's responsibilities left upon me, just to look after my mother's kids. They become my own kids now.
To keep his mother's memory alive, Adnan has decided to raise money to build wells in poor communities in Africa and also build a mosque in her honour.
A mosque where people could open and talk freely about the situations, whether they go through mental health, whether they go through depression, whether they go through financial issues. It could be anything.
Walking down the street, it's impossible to tell some of the challenges that people may be facing in their everyday lives. And mental health has had more prominence in mainstream media recently. But for the Somali community, it's often a subject that is hidden, where people feel shameful or embarrassed to talk about it.
Sister has been suffering for mental health issue for quite a long time.
For Zahra's brother, the situation is deeply upsetting, and he is disillusioned by members of his community refusing to accept the reality of mental health issues.
Where we come from, completely different mentality. We don't like to share our problem to the community or to the hospital or to the police. We like to keep our problem within ourselves until we die. If you tell Somali guy or even my family, if you tell, oh, this guy has mental issue, don't say he doesn't have mental issue. He has, but they will tell you, don't say. I'm trying to help him. I'm trying to inform to the mental health team. Don't tell them.
For Adnan and his family, easy access to mental health care will be a lifeline. As he sets up to become the primary caregiver of his siblings, he is keen to look after his own mental health and to stay strong for his younger brothers. Osob Elmi, BBC News, London.